Kia ora and welcome back to Journeys with Jen. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to go and spend time in the outdoors on my bike or tramping. I'm going to be showing you what food I take with me on a 3-night tramp. When I'm preparing for a tramp, I like to lay out all my food in different piles so I know that I've got enough breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks for my tramps. Today I've got Rata, my Rottweiler, who has joined me on the bed and she is supervising. Aren't you, baby? Yeah, good girl. Good girl. So just to go over what I have. So each day I have the same breakfast. I can have it hot or cold. And if I just show you in maybe this one. So you can see in here there's a combination. I've got some oats, I've got chia seeds, I've got pumpkin seeds, I've got, what else? Some other kind of seed in there. I've got some coconut milk powder and some dried currant, so I can soak it overnight and have soaked oats, or I can have it hot in the morning, so depending on the weather and how I'm feeling. Then I have accessible snacks that I will put in my pockets of my tramping bag, so muesli bars and some jerky sticks. Now I've got noodles and tuna, which sometimes I'll have for lunch, but most of the time I'll end up having fresh salami and cheese and maybe some capsicum, so I'll have that for lunch. And I can always have these when I get to the huts, or a lot of the time they don't always get eaten, but it's great to have extra food because you never know if you're going to stay out longer than planned. Miso soup I love, especially if it's cold and wet and you want to have just something warm and hot to make yourself feel a bit better. Also got a bit of salt, so if you've been sweating a lot, that's a bonus. I've got 3 dinners, so I've got a real meals, a radix and a backcountry. My favourite is the radix meals. I really like those. I have learnt from the past that with the backcountry mince there is absolutely no flavour in it. So this time I've already opened it and I filled it with a whole lot of different flavours, and I have a tomato paste pouch which I'll add to it so it has a bit more going for it. I also have potato flakes and some coconut milk powder, so I will make myself some mashed potatoes. I have another tramp a couple of days after this one, so I thought I'll bring this and then see how it goes, because I do have some more mince left over that I will be able to use for that. Now my last day, I don't need lunch or dinner, but I do have some extra snacks to eat along the 4 days. So I've got some lollies, some nuts and some baked strawberries. These are delicious. Pretty sure they're pretty much 100% sugar, but they are yum. Have a couple of different types of tea in here, and then I have honey from our hives in this little squeezy container. So rather than taking sugar, I can put some honey with my tea, or I can put some honey with my breakfast if I just feel like a little bit more sweetness. And then I just have a couple of electrolyte drinks. I have other ones in my first aid kit, but I do like to have a little bit of juice after a day of walking. So that is what I take on my tramp. Pretty much the same every day. I don't have too much variation, but I just like to know that it's easy, it's food that I like, and it's enough energy for what I've burnt off during the day. So that's a little rundown of what I'll be taking on my next adventure. In the future, I would really like to do some homemade dehydrated meals. I do have a dehydrator, but if you have any recipes, it'd be much appreciated if you could leave them in the comments so I can try them out and I'll let you know what I think. Thanks so much. This is my baby, just chilling outside, lying on her back, getting some homey attention, living her best little dog life, isn't she? How's your teeth? Are they clean? Good girl. Nice.